I think getting eaten by a bear might be worse because there's no one around you.
I wonder though, if with the bear thing, if you're in so much shock, like, are you feeling it?
I
I wonder
you
if
are.
you think so.
Especially if they start legs first.
Yeah.
Because the thing about bears is they don't kill you; they just start eating you.
Oh my God.
Like a salmon.
Ruthless.
They don't kill a salmon; they just hold it
Yeah.
down, pull chunks off of it.
Yikes.
Apparently, that movie Grizzly Man, the audio was so bad that Werner Herzog told the lady to delete it and burn it because they had a the guy's Timothy Treadwell, his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, got a hold of the camera. So the camera, apparently the lens cover was on, but the camera was running.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Where he listens to it in the
Yeah.
documentary. Yeah.
He's like, burn this. Don't let anyone listen.
Oof. Would you listen if given the chance?
Oh, yeah.
I think I
I'd
might do
listen.
it. I'd
Yeah,
probably do it.
everybody would listen.
And then I'd hate myself for having
There's a
done it.
fake version of it online.
I've heard that.
Yeah, it's not real, though. It's pretty obvious that it's fake, but people believe it's real. But it goes on for 5 minutes.
Oof.
5 minutes is a long time. Like, think of a round, an MMA round. It's 5 minutes.
Oh, my God.
And all that time, you're just getting chunks pulled out of your body.
Bro. Have you ever seen
Yeah.
a grizzly while you're hunting?
Yeah, once.
Really?
Yeah, in Alberta. Yeah, it was very scary. And it wasn't a big one. It was like a 6-foot bear. But it looked at me so different than any other animal. Like, I've seen a lot of black bear. And black bear look at you like this, like, who are you? What are you doing?
Right.
What are you? They look at you sideways, and they're like, I want to get out of here. Grizzly looks at you like this.
Oh.
Like, locks on you.
Yeah.
Like, am I going to eat you? And I was with my friend Jen. She's a guide up there. Jen and John, they run a hunting outfit up in Alberta. And they, as soon as like she saw it, she screamed. She screamed, like, "Get the fuck out of here!" She racks her shotgun, cracks a stick against the tree to scare it off, and then we immediately bailed. They're like, "Let's get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, I've never seen one. Don't want to.
They see big ones up there sometimes. And John, her husband, he sprayed one. He was in a tree stand, and he sprayed it with pepper spray, and the thing didn't even react. It was like you think you're gonna, bear spray, I'm safe, and it was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's just like this fucking 9-foot bear, this huge wild dog, this fucking immense, super powerful thing that can run 45 miles an hour.
Oh, man. Apex.
Yeah, fuck that, man. They're terrifying. Montana's got a ton of them.
Yeah. That's
They got
one thing
a
I didn't
ton of
have in Ohio is like the fear of getting eaten by something when you're out in the woods and it's dark and you're walking through. The first time that bow hunt I was telling you about, you bring a sidearm when all you have is a bow in case you do see some mountain lion or something, grizzly bear. And my buddy was like, "What do you got on you?" And I was like, "It's a 9mm." He goes, "Well, if you see one, shoot yourself."
Yeah, you got to bring a 45.
Well, I guess there's a 10mm with a special round you can take, but yeah, 9mm bounce off.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to hurt him. I mean, if you hit him in the face, maybe it'll do something. But you're not even going to get through that skull, probably.
No, they say it won't. It'll literally bounce off its skull. That's crazy.
That's so crazy.
know,
And
dude.
Cam hunts them with a bow.
Hunts grizzly bears?
Yeah, he's killed a few grizzlies with a bow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Does he hunt out of a tree? How do you do that?
on the ground.
No, dude. Why?
Spot and stalk.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, he's out of his fucking mind. And his attitude is, well, if this is how I go, this is how I go. I go doing what I love.
Okay.
He's got some crazy pictures. See if you can find some pictures of Cam with a grizzly bear. He's got one where he killed this massive one, and he's holding up its paw, and its paw is like as big as my torso.
Whoa.
It's fucking huge. It's fucking huge. There's some guy recently, I think he killed the biggest bear that's ever been killed. I sent it to Cam.
Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah. Look at that paw.
Look at the claws.
Look at the claws on that thing.
No way.
Yeah. And there's a photo of him with the bear on the ground. Click on that. Look at the size of that fucking thing, man.
Do you know what state he's hunting?
That was in
bear?
Alaska. That's the only state you can
I was
hunt
going to
them.
say it's probably illegal in most,
Yeah,
right?
it's illegal in the lower 48 for whatever reason. It probably shouldn't be in like Wyoming and Montana. It's gotten to the place where they really probably shouldn't.
Maybe there's just not enough of them other than in Alaska, I would imagine.
I mean, I don't think so. I think the real problem is once they're not listed, it's very difficult to get them on a list. To get tags allocated for them. There's the video of him shooting it.
Damn.
Look at the size of that fucking thing, man.
That's what I'm saying. What if it just right there gets pissed off?
It can.
And just
well, there's a
runs
guy
at
right
you?
behind him with a gun. There's a guy right behind him with a rifle, which is also weird. Like anytime you're bow hunting and a guy has to have a rifle,
Yeah.
I think you should probably just use a rifle.
Right.
This is my perspective.
Just wait a few months.
Yeah, if
Go
I ever
hunt.
wanted to go grizzly hunting, I would definitely bring a rifle. I just don't see myself doing that, but I know a lot of my friends have. And you have to kill a certain number of them just to keep the populations of the moose and the elk and everything else in check, because otherwise there's nothing going to stop them. And then you have a situation like you have in Montana or like you have in Wyoming, where there's a lot of interactions with people and people wind up dying. And there's no fear, because in Alaska, they're a little sketched out about people because people hunt them.
Right.
And that's the better relationship.
Right.
The relationship where they have zero fear of people, that's not good. And that is Montana, and that is Wyoming, and that is Idaho. Look at that guy. God. So is this the largest one? 1,600 pounds. It's the second biggest ever taken by a hunter. It's 1,600 pounds. Look at the fucking size of that thing.
Dude, that's terrifying.
Yeah. Good Lord. That is immense.
It makes me think, have you seen these reports of Bigfoot being seen in Ohio recently?
Yeah, a bunch.
I kind of think it's someone fucking with people, obviously, but maybe not. I don't know. What are they seeing? Are there bears? There's bears in Ohio, I guess.
There are, and they're black bears in Ohio, and they do walk upright sometimes.
It's probably a dude in a suit, man.
It's probably meth.
They've been, I think, various sizes I've seen, up to like 11 down to 8 feet.
Yeah, but they're just guessing. You don't know how big a thing is. You have a fucking tape measure. You go, hey, excuse me, Mr. Bigfoot, stand still for a moment here. Okay, stand up straight. Put this under your heel.
I used to wish so bad Bigfoot was real, man.
Oh, I wish so bad.
That
I had
would
a
be the
dude at a
best
show
one.
last night who told me his dad was one of the people that filmed the famous Patterson Gimlin footage.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, he said his dad was that guy.
I feel like we know now that
10
it
feet tall.
can't be real because of how many trail cameras there are in the world. Like, we would have seen him a few times at this point.
I've never met a hunter that's seen one.
No.
Including guys that are in the Pacific Northwest all the time. Although I did a show back in the day with my friend Duncan where we went looking for Bigfoot. We went to the places where Bigfoot's normally.
It's a person in an island.
A person in a Sasquatch costume,
Halloween.
obviously.
I mean, no pictures, please.
I mean, if there's a whole bunch of them, it's probably someone fucking around. Like it's
6
all
different sightings.
March 6th, 7th, and 9th and 10th. Wow, all different people.
Yeah.
Huh. Boy, I hope it's real. It would be awesome.
That's what I'd also be like. Maybe it's just a group of friends that are high. I'm like, we're going to do every night for the next fucking week. We're all going to call this fucking number and see what happens.
Or we're going to run around the woods. But that's a good way to get shot. Like some crazy dude is like, I'm going to prove Bigfoot's real.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and he just fucking blasts you.
Don't do it during hunting season.
Yeah.
Big mistake.
I think it used to be a real thing. That's what I think.
Bigfoot?
Yeah.
You think it was actually here at some point?
Yeah. Yeah, because there's too many Native American words for it. The Native Americans, I think, we looked this up, didn't they? They have dozens of names that different tribes have for the same thing, a big, hairy, wild man that lives in the woods. I think it was a Gigantopithecus. I think at one point in time, it was a real creature.
Have they found any bones or anything?
Yeah, the Gigantopithecus bones, but they've only found them in Asia. They've never found them in North America. But when the Bering Land Bridge was attached, a lot of animals came across from Asia and made their way into North America.
So I went on a salmon trip up in British Columbia, and 99% of your interpretation of a grizzly is this big old fat chunky thing. Well, so we're flying in on these helicopters to go fish the salmon runs that are running up into the mountains of British Columbia, and it's an amazing trip. Like, you fly over in the helicopter, you look down, you see the huge schools of salmon, you take your fly rod and you go catch them and drink your beer. Well, the helicopter pilot was like, hey man, we've seen some grizzlies in the area, just And at the time we're like, man, this is all part of the
experience.
Yeah, it's like get us kind of going a little bit. Well, we land, and the night before we didn't fish that day, so we'd flown in and drank some wine. And dude, my eyes are like fuzzy, and we're fishing. And I tell my guy I'm with, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go to the helicopter and get a beer or something. And dude, I get there and I pop my beer, and I'm like, I look down the river, and I'm like, fuck, that is a fucking grizzly coming toward my buddy. And I went, Jay. And dude, it was slim and it was lean and like a greyhound. Not, I wouldn't say lean, but it hadn't got all fat
up
on salmon yet. Well, it comes down the bank and jumps in, and we ease back to the helicopter. We look back, here comes another grizzly, literally 30 yards from us. And I'm like, we get there, and I'd left my beer on the bank, and my grizzly sticks his tongue in my beer, and then he jumps in the river. I run, grab the beer, drink. I'm like, grizzly spit. Anyway, the helicopter pilot goes,
You did not drink a beer.
I
after the
had a
grizzly
sip of it after. I had to.
But that's like,
Yeah,
what
I mean, he
kind
just
of
like-
trichinosis and wild shit are you gonna get from that?
Some berry infection or whatever,
Yeah,
salmon
some
infection.
moose ass.
So listen, dude, we get on the helicopter, and the pilot's like, man, they're getting too comfortable. We take off, fly a mile down the river. I'd already had my fly rod together. I never broke it down, so I sat it in the little basket, and we land. I take off about 200 yards, start fishing. And I had to slide down this like 20-foot cut bank where the river had cut the bank. I look across the river, and here comes a grizzly bear galloping
Oh boy.
on the other side of the river. And I'm like, well, I'd already seen the other two mature ones, and I was like, well, that's a baby grizzly. I was like, that's cute. Dude, that grizzly hits that bank on the other side of that river and jumps about 20 feet in the air and lands in that river. It looked like a Volkswagen VW Bug hit that river. I take off to the helicopter. All my guys are like, get here, get here. A mother and two of the babies were on my tail.
Oh my God.
And when I got to the helicopter, dude, ruined my whole trip. I couldn't relax.
That's
I
when it
was-
gets scary when you're on the mothers.
Oh, they're the ones that
They fuck everybody up. Yeah.
in 2 seconds.
Yeah, they don't play any games. When they have their
Yeah.
cubs with them, they don't take any chances. Like, I'm going to incapacitate this dude.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
It is so that was my grizzly
I
encounter.
wish all these people that get to vote, unlike BC, when BC outlawed grizzly bear hunting, I wish
It's-
all those people that experience, you should have to experience what it's actually like there. You should have to see. You should
Well,
have to see the population. You see what it's like experiencing them. These aren't teddy bears. And for you saying you shouldn't be able to manage the population as wildlife biologists say it should be managed, you're putting people in danger, especially people that live up there.
The thing about it with me, now listen, I grew up deer hunting my whole life, ducks, dove, quail, and man, I always had a soft spot for bears. And probably it's not like I got to go shoot bears every year. I mean, whatever. But when you find out, when you hear you are a hunter and there are, like when I met John and Jenny, and they were like, Luke, there are so many that need to be managed. I was like, man, that's cool. Let's go do a bear hunt. Had a great time and didn't get all heady with killing a bear. I mean, I know guys in Tennessee, in Gatlinburg, Joe. I mean, dude, they are darting black bears off second story Holiday Inn balconies. They're digging in. I mean, they're digging in candy, vending machines.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, it's just a matter of time. Somebody's gonna walk out their balcony and they're gonna get got right there.
100%.
And they dart them and move them back into the Smoky Mountains. And then
You know what happened in New Jersey, right? The governor ran on this policy of banning the grizzly bear hunt. And he got the black bear hunt.
Jersey.
In Jersey. Jersey has the most black bears per capita in the country, which is crazy. I'm going to send you something because I sent this to Cam last night because it's nuts. This dude just shot the state record.
so it's back in.
Yes, it's back in
Right.
immediately because they had so many interactions.
Joe, my mother lives in Mexico Beach, Florida, on the
There's a
Panhandle,
lot over there too.
and they like trash cans turned over every day, crazy amounts in South Georgia
Joe?
and Florida.
Yeah, that's it. So I have a photo of the bear, Jamie. I'm going to send it to you next to the dude who killed it. That's a good one.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to send you this too. But look at that. Look at the size of that bear. So this is in New Jersey. This is New Jersey. This is New Jersey.
I
That's
never
a
even-
770-pound bear in New Jersey.
I didn't know they were up there that.
They're dense with bears.
Well, like
I
I
have a
said,
buddy who lives out there. He says he sees them all the time.
So down in the furthest, most southern corner of Georgia, Bainbridge, Georgia, and all that, and then Mexico Beach, Florida, around Lake Seminole. I mean, they're everywhere down there.
They're all over the place. You got that photo of that dude laying next to it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the size of that thing. Now, that article says 800 pounds. That's from Sever Broadheads. It says 880, but the other article said 770. It's big. Whatever the actual size it is, it's big. Look at that Sever hole. Good
well,
shot,
it's
dude.
like I said,
fucking
I'm
shot.
not the.
That's a perfect shot.
I think there's healthy numbers of all of it, and like I said, when I see, when you see, I don't know, wolves and elks.
Well, there's more than healthy numbers. Okay, there it
But
goes.
you know, to hunt a-
770. Oh, gutted. 770 gutted. Whoa. That's what it is. So they weighed it in at 770 pounds gutted. So they think it was about 880. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Yeah, you see, they got it in a slide. They had to put it
Yeah.
in a. Well,
That's crazy. But even if you train, you put it on your back. Let's
luck.
say if you put a llama in a backpack. Say you got like a fucking Kafaru backpack.
Yeah, good luck.
Stuffed the llama in there. You had the whole llama. You zipped it in. Had it. Okay, go over that fence. You'd be like, what?
My buddy who's a guide in Alaska, my buddy Chad, he said that they were climbing up this mountain. It was a fucking nightmare. They just slogging up this steep mountain, just like, and they were like looking up, and they're like, God damn, this is a nightmare. And you're making like inches.
Yeah.
You're just like, and you got a backpack, and you're just like, when is this gonna be over? And don't try not to think about it. Digging. Let's take a break.
Yeah.
And they just hear this, and they just see this grizzly with an elk in its mouth. And it just bounds up the mountain. It just goes shaggin, right by them with an
Oh
elk
my
in its mouth,
God.
and just goes up over the mountain and over the ridge, just no problem in 12 seconds. And they were like, "Well, that's a grizzly. That's how strong a fucking grizzly is." And this is me.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to get. That's. I'm so terrified of. I'm terrified. I don't want to get fucked up by a chimpanzee. A chimpanzee will eat my face and my balls, so I don't want
Yes.
that. And I definitely don't want to get attacked by a grizzly because they'll start eating you when you're still alive.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
Most of the time when grizzlies eat people, though, or most of the time when grizzlies kill people, they're not killing someone because they want to eat them.
Right.
They're killing someone because you startled them and they're with the females with their cubs.
Oh,
that's
so,
most of it.
So what happens what are you supposed to do when a grizzly? Just pray?
Well, if it's a female grizzly, you are literally better off letting her fuck you up.
Right.
You just curl up in a ball. You're supposed to put your hand behind your neck, lay in a fetal position, and don't let her get access to your organs because she wants to chew your organs apart.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why it's really important to have a strong backpack. If you have a strong backpack, she'll fuck up that backpack while you're on your knees, curled up in a fetal position. But that's assuming you can survive that. She's probably going to break your arms. She's probably going to snap your legs, bite into you in ways that you can't imagine the kind of force and power she can generate.
I mean,
She's trying to immobilize you. She wants to immobilize you as a threat to her children. But if a male's trying to kill you, it's usually because he's starving to death. They don't recognize people as a food source
Yeah, so
because
he's
they
saying-
rarely eat people.
Right.
So that male, he probably has never eaten a person. It's one of the reasons why it's safer to be in a place where they hunt grizzlies. Because in a place where they hunt grizzlies, a grizzly sees a person and goes, fuck this. They'll smell you and get the fuck out of there.
Right.
But like Yellowstone, they haven't hunted grizzlies there in forever. So people still get jacked there. They get jacked there every couple of years.
I
Someone
would
gets killed.
always have a gun with me.
You should, but you might not be able to get to it.
Yeah.
And you also have to be able prepared to pull it out and shoot quickly. You can't think that just because you have a gun that you're going to be okay.
No, because you don't hear them coming up on
They
you.
come up so fast. They move so fast. They run. They run fast as a dog,
Oof.
and they're huge.
Is that true?
Yes, they run fast as fuck, man. Fuck. And they're huge. I mean, it's a giant animal,
What is
man.
it, 800 pounds?
Sure.
Think about that.
Sure.
I just stumbled across a story about this just happening where the bear spray didn't work,
Yeah.
and it was attacking the guide, and the client went to grab the Glock out of the pack, and it didn't fire. And then the bear came after him, so he tried to throw the gun to the other guy, and then it didn't. That guy just ran it, I guess. I was trying
So
to follow
who-
the
who
story.
died?
And who died?
It doesn't. I didn't find
Okay.
out. I mean, it's
Look, it
a
happens
guy
all
that
the time.
story, yeah.
The best story is Renella's story. Renella and Remy Warren and Giannis Putelis and our friends, they got attacked while they were on a Fognak Island in Alaska.
Jesus.
Yeah,
When?
a Fognak
Recently?
Island is yes, like
Whoa.
2 years ago. And Remy came on here and told the story, and it's fucking terrifying.
God, what happened?
Well, they killed an elk, and they had hung it in a tree, and they had taken some of the meat back because, you have to hike out. A fognak is particularly dense. It's very, very dense remember when we were on Prince of Wales Island
Yes.
when we went on that
Dense.
hunt? Dense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like that, but even worse.
And grizzlies everywhere.
Yes. Grizzlies everywhere.
I have a huge problem with that.
When we were on that island had black bears.
Yeah.
Which, weirdly enough, they're not as dangerous, but they are more predatory towards people.
I want a giant spiked helmet and spiked collar, and I want my guns in my
Kevlar
hand.
clothes.
And I want Kevlar clothes.
I want an Iron Man suit.
That's right.
I want to be able to
Correct, sir.
shoot rockets out of my hands.
That's
like,
right. And I want to be able to
fly through the
electrify
air.
it when the thing bites me.
Yes.
Zzz, ah.
Kill it, and then immediately cut its head off and put it on a stake so all the other grizzly bears know not to fuck
That's
with
exactly right.
you. Right. I like how you think.
There you go. We're
Think
on it.
like a man.